lecture series number 8. This is me Vijay Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I am taking the subject Introduction to Hybrid and Electric Vehicles. So in this lecture series, we will see on a 8th lecture series, which is called as a series parallel hybrid mechanism. Again, I will make a small recall on what are all the contents we discussed in from lecture series 1. So lecture series 1, I am discussed about the vehicle mechanism and then vehicle fundamentals and then vehicle components. And then lecture series 2, what is meant by electric vehicle, what are all the components are available in electric vehicle, how the electric vehicle is performing. And then lecture series 3, I am discussing about how the electric vehicles are selected for motors and also how the motors is going to be classified with the help of availability of sources and then characteristics. And then 4th classes we discussed about basic hybrid mechanisms, and then basic hybrid mechanism, what is meant by hybrid systems, and all those things we discussed in number 4. And then class number 5 we discussed about types of hybrid mechanism, series hybrid, parallel hybrid, and then series parallel hybrid, how the combinations are working. So all those things we discussed in 5th class. And then 6th lecture series I am explained about series hybrid mechanism, how the series hybrid mechanism is working with the help of block diagram. And then last class we discussed about parallel hybrid mechanism, how the parallel hybrid mechanism is designed with the help of block diagram. All those things we discussed in class number 7. Today class we will discuss about series hybrid mechanism. Okay, so why we go for a series and then parallel hybrid mechanism? Because we know series hybrid mechanism. Series hybrid mechanism, we have some sort of pros and then as well as some sort of cons. Likewise in parallel hybrid mechanism also we have some sort of pros and then cons. In order to add the vehicle performance, in order to increase our vehicle efficiency, we are eliminating all the cons and then we are adding all the pros. So based on the pros of series, based on the pros of parallel, we are designing series parallel hybrid mechanisms, right? So in this series parallel hybrid mechanism, it is a combination of series hybrid as well as parallel hybrid. It will deliver say maximum output range with the help of series parallel hybrid mechanisms. So first one, series parallel hybrid mechanisms defined by this kind of block diagram. So here again wheel number 1 is connected to differential gear, and then wheel number 2 here. So in this wheel number 1 and then wheel number 2 connected as a common gearing mechanism, right? So in this common gearing mechanism, first one driven by motor, right? So here the additional device is called power split device. So power split device here, and then here internal combustion engine. So that means gear and then IP. Right. So in this gearing mechanism again connected to generator or alternator. Alternator is connected to battery to inverter connected to motor. So the power combinations, motor to vehicles also there, and also here is also there. Power split device, battery to power split device is also there. So we have in a parallel combinations. That means the power can be stored IC, gearing, generator, battery, inverter, motor. So this kind of power also we can deliver. And also internal combustion engine to DC also there. So we have in a parallel and then series. Just imagine that this combination is called series hybrid mechanisms, right? So this one is called parallel hybrid mechanisms, right? So we are adding two different combinations, series as well as parallel. So the vehicle can run with the help of series whenever we need a series atmosphere, that means series efficiency atmosphere. On that time the vehicle is run by series hybrid mechanisms. If we need a vehicle to run as a parallel hybrid mechanisms, we can use as a parallel hybrid mechanisms. Otherwise, we need to add more efficiency, we need to give more running torque, we can use as a series parallel combination of hybrid mechanism systems. So this is how the series and then parallel combination systems are working, alright? So in this system we have an internal combustion engine run to gearing mechanism will give the power gear split ups. Okay, so based on the gearing mechanism, it will give maximum amount of speed, otherwise it will give minimum amount of torque, so vice versa. So it will give to the generator starts to generating the DC power supply. The DC power supply is directly given to the battery, so we have a battery management system that is called a BMS. So this is the another concept. So BMS system will store the power. BMS system will allow the battery to store the electricity, and then the electricity is given to the inverter. So because we are using a motor as a three-phase motor or a phase split motor, because in order to control the motor speed, three-phase supply is very simple, and then rigid conditions. So that's why we are using a inverter supply. So inverter is converting DC into AC, three-phase line. So the AC is given to the motor, so the motor is given to the gearing mechanism. The gearing mechanism is given to the DG differential gear, and then run by two wheels. So we have a power split up module. This power split up module is somewhat complicated device. So because it is like a clutch, so it will decide whether the vehicle is going to be allowed to run as a series, or vehicle is going to be allowed to run as a parallel. So either the vehicle can run by series, either vehicle can run by parallel. But the basic concept is this power split module will allow the vehicle to run either series model or a parallel model. So this is called as a series parallel hybrid mechanisms. So you students, I hope you understood the concepts of all those things. In 8 video lectures, from this 8 video lectures you can get a knowledge about hybrid mechanisms and then types of hybrid mechanisms. Next class we will discuss about some kind of DT based class activities. Okay, so in this DT based class activities, how we are selecting the hybrid vehicles, how we are selecting the hybrid models, how we are taking the configuration systems. And then last class we will discuss about some kind of case studies. For example, Toyota company, they are launching the hybrid model, how they are ready to launch a hybrid model, what happened previous years they are launching the hybrid model. So that kind of concepts we will discuss about class number 10. So thank you for watching, and then thank you for learning.